Hey everyone, Francis Rodino here. I'm the founder and CEO of Lead Hero. We're a digital marketing company and we help clients all around the world get more visibility online, drive more sales and traffic to their online website, and make more profit with marketing automation. So be sure to click the link to subscribe so you're up to date with all of our great content that we're posting to help you no more. We're teaching you how to fish, right? So the more educated you are in terms of marketing your business online, the more you can get those sales in, get people to find your business, and make more money ultimately and have a great life. So click subscribe below. So what is a sales funnel? In this video, I'm going to basically break down a sales funnel. We're going to talk about what it is, why it's important, why you're probably already using one, even if you think that you don't have one, and in the world of digital marketing, how we use sales funnels to drive a buyer from getting to know your brand or your business all the way through the stages, through to conversion, through to sale, okay? Because it's an art and a science. And, the thing is that there's a misconception about funnels, right? We hear about ClickFunnels and the landing pages and all of these things, but actually, what is a funnel? Why is it important? How do you use it in your business? Okay, so stay tuned. I'm going to talk you through it in real detail now, so get ready. So basically, a sales funnel is essentially a buyer's journey, or rather a customer's journey. It's the process someone goes through end to end, from discovering your business to becoming a customer. Okay, and in this case, I also talk about turning those customers into raving fans. That's actually the next stage at the end of your funnel. Okay, and in the anatomy of the funnel, I've broken it down here. There's a lot of different funnels, or rather, people describe their funnels in different way. There's different language, but they all talk about the same thing. So you may have heard this term called top of the funnel, right? And top of the funnel essentially is where you have a huge segment of the market. There's a lot of people out there, and the goal of the funnel is to just narrow it down, keep on narrowing down. So every stage you have less and less and less and less until you get to your buyers, right? And your job as a marketer or as a business owner is to really help those people down those stages of the funnel and make a buying decision, right? So at the top of the funnel, you have people who are unaware. We call those cold traffic. They're basically not aware that they even have a problem. Okay, it's kind of hard to sell to those people. In fact, one of the most common mistakes businesses make is actually selling too quickly. It's kind of like, say when you're dating or you're walking into the bar and you meet a nice lady or a nice young man, and you say, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Francis. Will you marry me?" Well, no, I won't marry you. I don't know you. I certainly don't know, like, and trust you. Okay, and people make this mistake all the time in their marketing, is that they have a great product, and they just go out there and they run ads, or even on social media, and they just buy, 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 buy. Okay, and it's really noisy. We live in the age of saturation, oversaturation of content, advertising, messages, text. Gosh, we are in people's sales funnels all the time. You're probably in one as well. As soon as you register for an email, you're in someone's sales funnels. We just get crazy amount of messages, right? And the thing is that the majority of that market doesn't even know they have a problem. Okay, and when you're just sort of slamming that message, that offer to that market, you kind of become invisible. People don't listen, right? So you have this huge unaware market. It's usually around 30% of the market. And then as you drive people down that funnel, you want to turn those people from unaware they have a problem into interested. Okay, and how do you do that? Well, basically you make them aware that they have a problem, right? So it's kind of counterintuitive, but there are all sorts of problems that businesses have, yet those business owner is not in that mindset or in that stage that they even have a problem. Maybe they don't even imagine that there's a solution to that problem. They feel that that problem is kind of normal in their business, like perhaps not having enough leads is just normal, and that business is hard and it's a struggle and you need to chase leads. So they don't even know that there's a solution. But once they kind of find out that there's another way, that's when you can start to pique interest, because all of a sudden they're problem aware. They know that they have a problem and they want to solve it. And so they go into the next stage of the funnel, which is the interest category. So the next one is really consideration, where after they're interested, okay, they're aware they have a problem. I'm interested to solve this problem. They are going to be looking for a solution, and most likely they're going to find a variety of different solutions. And this is the consideration phase. So this is when actually they might be doing some research online. They're going to be checking out your business, checking out other business, looking at the pros and cons, the pricing, marginal utility, as we call it. Those are like the small differences or differentiators that add more value or are more relevant to those customers, that will incentivize them to buy. Like, is it cheaper? Is it better? Is it faster? Does it save them time? Does it make them more money? Etc. Okay, then the next stage of the funnel is actually when they take action. So they're making a decision, okay, after consideration, to become a customer or a client or a patient. So they become your customer, and ultimately, after that, the job of the business, the sales funnel doesn't end. Okay, you want to actually turn those customers into raving fans. Okay, and I'm going to really just talk about the content and the digital strategies that you can put into place for each stage of the funnel. So when people don't know about your business and they're unaware, the key is to educate them. You don't want to get into your offers and your selling too fast, because you can't sell to someone who is A, not interested, but B, doesn't even know they have a problem. It's like take for example, if you're selling a car, okay, you see these big awareness ads. You call them awareness brand or branding ads on the TV, Ford, Toyota, right? Most people are actually not in market for a car, right? Okay, and the thing is that they're actually aiming to that small 3% of the market that is actually in the interest phase. When we are trying to connect with unaware people that might be a customer one day, our content has to be a little bit different, okay? It's really more about educating them as to what their problem is, because we need to almost, there's a term in marketing, kick the bruised knee. Is like sometimes you just need to ram it home, because people don't know they have a problem. They are living in pain, right? And you just need to show them that actually this particular problem can be solved, right? It doesn't have to be that way. And so the content is really about getting people to know, like, and trust you, educating them first and foremost as to what are the possibilities, what is unique about the different solutions, really relating to them on a personal level in terms of knowing what they're going through as a person, as a business, and just having a deep understanding of the market, right? And so that really comes across really well. There's no better way to do than teach people what you know. Also, in the interest phase, that's really where you can kind of really start to propose solutions. You're not selling yet, but you can start to propose solutions and make people even more aware that actually their problems can be solved. Then also in the consideration phase, this is where you might actually start to, talk about different features and benefits. Okay, and I say those separately because we usually dive into the features, like my product does this, does that, does that. Oh, it's very technical, a CRM, it does this and that. But actually, people are not so much interested in the feature as to what that feature can do. Okay. So to be able to talk about the results, so there's a saying like people are not looking for a drill or a drill bit, they're actually looking for a hole in the wall. So being able to speak to the result, but then putting your product or those features as a conduit or a bridge to arrive at that result is really key. So at the very bottom of the funnel, we've got the fans part. This is where you turn your customers into raving fans because nothing is more powerful, nothing converts better than word of mouth, referrals, the social proof, right? And so ideally in your system, you do want to put in place a referral system, something that can really easily, seamlessly, and ideally automatically um, help spread the word of mouth awareness and incentivize new people to come in. I just wanted to show also like the role of marketing versus sales in the funnel journey, where typically, your marketing and the whole purpose of marketing is about telling people you exist. You can only sell to the people who know you exist. In fact, most businesses actually don't necessarily have a traffic or a sales problem. They actually have a visibility problem, i.e., if more people knew they exist, they would have more sales. So that's really the role of marketing, is to tell the world that you are there in a plethora and a super oversaturated, noisy digital marketplace. And sales is essentially the practice, art, and skill of driving home, of turning those aware leads, prospects, into customers. Okay, by presenting them an offer, but more importantly, by uncovering the value. Because like people are coming in from the cold, they don't know what they don't know, and a lot of the time, it's really the job of the salesperson or the sales collateral that can also be digital. This could be 100% done in an automated sales funnel that can sell for you. But once you get into this phase here, it really is about uncovering the value so that that lead, that prospect can actually start to see what they're getting, what's in it for them, how this is going to make their life better or potentially transform their lives. So I just wanted to show a little bit more here about where marketing fits in, and there's definitely some overlap. And now in the digital age, there's even more of an overlap where there's, marketing mixed with sales, sales mixed with marketing. The lines of differentiation are getting a little bit blurred. But this, my friends, is the anatomy of a sales funnel, driving a cold, unaware person into your ecosystem of your business so that they can learn about you, you can indoctrinate them, you can educate them, you can help them know, like, and trust you, which makes the whole transition into buyers so much easier when you're doing ads, when you're running traffic with Facebook or Google ads as well. And this is perhaps another topic for a video later. Having assets, digital assets, underpinning all of the content in all of these stages is really, really important. It's a key part of our quantum growth machine methodology. And when I say assets, things like guides, reports, checklists, quizzes, videos, webinars, anything that you can create that adds value, that helps that person make a buying decision, helps educate them, and brings them down the sales funnel. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you found that educational, and please let me know what you think. Did that answer all your questions? Do you know what a sales funnel is now? Leave a comment below. I look forward to your comments and engagement, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.